Two Indian Jawans mutilated by Pakistan's cowardly forces. It's an act of desperation and India wants retribution. But India's cry for retribution has done little to sway the likes of Digvijaya Singh, who shockingly today gave Pakistan cover for its anti-India actions. In a shocking tirade on Twitter and later on Times Now, he accused the Indian state of radicalizing Muslim youth. Here, sample this.
It is maybe with a good intent a strategy of the Telangana police to identify sympathizers of the ISIS. But it's a wrong strategy. By attracting the radical Muslims, they have created a fake site portal on which they are posting some radical information so that they can identify those who have got sympathies of ISIS. But this is a wrong strategy. You are encouraging radical Muslims to be more radicalized, and my information is on the basis of my own sources within the system. Last week there was a meeting held by the Home Ministry where the anti-terror squads were called from all over the state, and it was discussed, and number of states made a reference to this, that this kind of a strategy by Telangana is counterproductive.
So, but the KTR did retweet to your tweet and says that, you know, this is definitely unfounded.
I take
are
notice.
there evidence to substantiate your tweet?
There you go. Digvijaya Singh, on a day when India should be united in its condemnation of Pakistan, has become one of the many voices today who is trying to give Pakistan the benefit of the doubt. By doing so, he's deliberately pitting young Muslims against the idea of India. Is Digvijay working on a brief scripted by Congress higher-ups? Think about this. Sample these hard facts that could let some weight to this argument. Congress leaders politicized several terror strikes, implying a Hindu terror angle. In some cases, anti-terror ops, in fact, have been termed as attacks on Muslims. Remember Batla House? Several others. They've even questioned verdicts in terror cases that saw the likes of Yaqub Memon hanged. Now, I'm asking this apologists for Pakistan Brigade today if they will apologize. Because look what their apologies have done. They've actually rewarded Pakistan, emboldened Pakistan. And today I'm going to throw this out to Dr. Sambit Patra, who stays with us. R.S.N. Singh also stays with us. John Dayal, human rights activist. Air Marshal Kapil Kak, defense analyst, who was actually holding what would have been a seminar on peace with the Pakistani High Commissioner about 15 to 20 days ago. And we had said that this is not going to get us anywhere. This is emboldening precisely those elements in Pakistan who should actually be neutered. We also have Alimuddin Khan, who is going to today defend the Congress point of view, believe it or not. Air Marshal, will you today summarily come out and say we got it so wrong? Air Marshal, will you come out and say today, I am really sorry, because our words have not only encouraged the madness and the brutes across the border in Pakistan, because your pandering to those Pakistanis has sent them the message that India is a soft state. But you will also today come out and hopefully apologize, sir, to all those braves whose morale got dented after they saw leading lights such as yourself, people of the forces, hobnobbing with butchers.
I haven't come here to apologize. This is a very serious moment, Rahul. Two of our soldiers.
And I'm asking these questions to you in all seriousness, sir. You are a former military man. I'm former military man who queued up, sir. And I will show you those pictures who queued up. Much like Digvijaya Singh has done today, unfortunately, to give Pakistan the benefit of doubt when they deserve nothing. Nothing, sir.
Okay, can I have 15 seconds uninterrupted?
You are doing politics on channel. You are not debating, Rahul ji.
Alimuddin Khan, just 1 minute. Keep out of it. Yes.
May I say a few words for not more than 20 seconds?
Go ahead.
Number one, I was invited to a conference. It was a very serious conference.
Really?
On a visitor from Pakistan who was speaking on India-Pakistan relations. Now, this is not a peace conference. This is certainly an attempt at appraising what is the current set of relations.
What was the title of the seminar, sir?
To move forward.
Do you want me to remind you of the title?
It was organized by Center for Peace.
Yes.
I requested, do not interrupt me. Let me make 3 points. You're at liberty to spend the next half an hour to comment on those. This is a sad moment. 2 of our people have been mutilated. Their bodies have been mutilated. It's a sad moment for us, and this is not a moment for scoring points. So that's first moment. I'm at this moment deeply hurt, deeply sorry in my core of my heart that 2 of our people have been mutilated by an army, which shows the depravity and the level of kind of brutality it has reached in mutilating bodies when killings would have been enough if they wished to. That's a separate issue. Second is, we want to understand, you have been going, all out on these surgical strikes. People say, we thought the surgical strikes are the end of the issue. But after those surgical strikes, we've had an attack on 16 corps headquarters in Nagrota. We've had attacks on army camps. So clearly there is some problem with, the border management. And we need to strengthen that. That is a serious issue.
Yeah, so you went for a seminar with the Pakistani High Commissioner and another horrid individual who plotted,
I'm not sure who's there.
With Mr.
I don't know, Rahul.
Plotted the
I don't know what points you're making.
To do border management. Did you go there to do border management?
You're not serious.
I am very serious. No, excuse me, sir. Is this a time?
I have made 2 points. You haven't commented that. You've gone back to...
Air Vice Marshal, you said this is not a time to score brownie points. But is it a time for pinning clean chits to the lapels of barbaric generals, sir? I'm asking you this question.
Not at all.
Then,
certainly not.
How did
barbaric
Pakistan
generals
repay,
must be put in place, and that's what I'm recommending.
The likes of Air Marshal Kapil Kak? How did they repay you, sir? Tell me. By mutilating the bodies of our jawans?
It's not a question of how they repaid me. I'm making efforts.
I'm asking you.
I'm making efforts like-minded people, including Prime Minister Modi.
I remember that. People
Rahul,
from the
have
military
you raised a
establishment
question?
said
Why
that you're
don't you
making a
listen?
big mistake. You're making the biggest mistake by rewarding barbarity, treachery of the worst kind. People asked you that. Now I'm asking you.
Sir, may I suggest that Prime Minister Modi also...
Will you go
Prime
again?
Minister Modi also went to Raiwind.
2.5 years ago.
He went for a Christmas get-together, for a wedding, for a birthday.
2.5 years ago.
Has he also been repaid?
But you haven't learned.
Why don't you say he's also been repaid?
Well, he learned. Has he had another interaction with those monsters on the other side? No.
No, why don't you ask Prime Minister Modi why he went to Lahore?
And when
that is your thread of argument.
Took place, all sorts of retired fogies came out and said that the surgical strikes were a complete figment of people's imaginations. Political class came out and said that we doubt they even took place. Isn't that shameful? I'm only asking.
I did not say. I have said on a television interview
I'm not talking
that
about
Pakistan will deny the surgical strike.
Of fellow pacifists who came out and questioned that, and
that
also the logic behind the strike.
I said the surgical strike
John
will be
Dayal,
denied
who's
by
got this
Pakistan.
beatific smile on his face right now, John Dayal, I'm asking you very simply this: will you apologize to the forces today because you dented their morale? Simple question. By rewarding the treachery of Pakistan with great amounts of understanding.
Ask apologize from the BJP. BJP should apologize.
The Indian government, the missing defense minister, the missing external affairs minister, they need to apologize to the poor soldiers who are getting killed on the border. Where is the government? Where is the government at all? Where is the government? And apart from rhetoric, apart from abuses, apart from, don't use the word neutered.
What are you talking about, sir? In the past, there have been ministers who have held the defense. Mr. John Dayal, in the past there have been ministers who have held the defense and the external affairs portfolios, weighty portfolios. It's not the first time.
That is
you've had prime ministers who have retained the defense portfolio. Excuse me.
Court-martialed.
Sir, please have a sense of history. Have a sense of some political history and understanding.
You have a sense. Please read the newspapers every morning before you do your rhetoric in the evening. The defense minister ran away. Who is the current defense minister? Holding double charge, triple charge, talking of GST, at the same time discussing this. Where have we come to? We are become, the government is the main culprit.
1 second.
Military
Did the UPA not have a separate, excuse me, let me ask you, did the UPA not have two separate ministers? A full-time defense minister, a full-time finance minister? What happened? What happened? I'm asking you. You need to account tonight. You need to account tonight. You can have 150 ministers, sir. Nothing will change. Because pacifists like you will continue to push us down the line of talks, bilateralism,
military,
all sorts of lily-livered, hair-brained solutions will be thrown at us.
This government is on harassing. This government is on an election mode. This government is on the front pages of newspapers in advertising. This government is not in action.
Dr. Patra, response,
to military action. Peace for peace.
Response, sir, Dr. Patra.
Can I? Well, first and foremost, it's quite objectionable that we have an Indian panelist by the name of John Dayal who says that upon seeing the atrocities and the inhuman actions of Pakistan, the defense minister of India ran away.
Shame on you that you represent
How dare you say that the defense minister of India ran away? Don't shout, sir. Don't shout, don't shout, don't shout, don't shout over here, don't pelt stones, don't pelt stones. I heard you when you were, don't shout, sir. These anti-nationals, where do you get them from? My God, he will run and complain to Uncle America today that Sambit Patra did not allow me to speak and he was speaking against me. So don't shout away. Sir, you तबीयत खराब हो जाएगी सर, शांति से बैठिए. I was hearing, sir, तबीयत खराब हो जाएगी, शांति. Give him some water if anyone is there around.
Poison. कैसे डॉक्टर हैं आप? आपकी हिपोक्रेटिक होता है या?
ध्यान रखेंगे. आप शांत हो जाइए. शांत हो जाइए. अरे शांत हो जाइए sir. Why are you jumping around on your seat, sir? I was hearing you when you were speaking. Please hear me out.
Don't you dare use my name in vain.
Sir, don't you shout, sir. I heard you when you were speaking. Show some courtesy. You are an elderly man, sir. You are a learned man, it seems. So you claim. So please show some courtesy to your fellow panelists.
You begin by
shout when you were speaking?
This is a discussion on...
Rahul, did I shout when he was speaking? Did I shout? Did I say anything when he was speaking? Why?
But when you open your mouth,
why this Pakistani agent is so infuriated today?
Okay.
Why is he so infuriated?
Gentlemen.
Why is the Pakistani agent so infuriated tonight? You had the audacity of saying that the Indian defense minister ran away. The Indian defense minister ran away. If anyone runs away, it is the Pakistani dispensation. Indian dispensation never runs away. Remember, don't you call that name to the Indian defense minister and the Indian government. Indian government may not be of your taste in the party which you like. But after all, the Indian defense minister, the prime minister is our government. Is your government as well. So don't say that the Indian government ran away on seeing the Pakistan. We are the people who can surgically strike the Pakistan.
No, come on, Mr. John Dayal, stop. Mr. John Dayal, let us not trivialize this debate to the point where we lose all sense. Excuse me, please don't trivialize this, sir. 1 second, I want to bring in Colonel RSN on this. Both gentlemen need to cool off a little bit. I want to bring in Colonel RSN. Colonel RSN, we have a situation where the Digvijaya Singhs of the world will give a clean chit to Pakistan. We have other apologists who want talks with Pakistan. What do you make of this?
Yeah, I mean, you treat the whole problem as episodical, just there is no defense minister. There is no defense minister. Somebody ran away. So Pakistan by human rights, his human rights yardsticks, Pakistan is justified in perpetrating this barbarism. I mean, what sort of argument is this day to day?
You're not even a good agent. You ran away from them or sacked.
What?
Don't
John Dayal.
Don't touch me personally.
John Dayal.
I'm warning you. Don't touch me personally.
John Dayal.
I am not a coward. I am not a coward.
John Dayal, you are the dirtiest.
Tell me.
You are the dirtiest, filthiest panelist I have ever come across on any debate. And please clarify, what do you mean by agent, and from where I ran away? I want to clarify it. This man who got attacks on churches organized to make one particular party win, you filthy fellow, next time you do this and I'll show you. You filthy fellow, what do you mean by agent, and what do you mean by runaway?
You are showing me.
You filthy fellow,
is this what
you
the
organize attacks on churches to make one particular party win. I know what you went and did in the United States, you filthy fellow, you dirty fellow. I can understand Dayal.
Is this what the army is teaching its colonels? Is this what the army is teaching its colonels now? Is this what the army is reduced to?
Yeah, you filthy cleric.
The ranks of colonels.
You evangelizer. You organize attacks on churches. I accuse you.
But I failed with you. I can't even teach you manners. I can't even teach you manners. Look at you. You are the rank of a colonel. Is this how a colonel behaves? An officer and a gentleman?
You anti-national, you enemy
he
of
is
the
a gentleman.
country. You filthy fellow.
Okay.
So we.
We're losing the thread here.
So we. Of course I evangelize.
Yeah, 1 second.
I am duty bound.
1 second.
Dayal.
1 second. Colonel
Dayal, you can cut out that John part. Dayal, listen to me. You cut out that John part.
Singh, you answer.
You will have to tell me.
Gentlemen, please.
You clarify what did you mean by agent and what I ran away.
I will not answer.
Dayal, you will not go out from here.
The rank of a colonel.
You filthy fellow.
Gentlemen, 1 second, please.
This man.
Why are we getting carried away like this?
What do you mean by
good.
agent, and what do you mean run away?
Gentlemen, 1 second. John Dayal, please. John Dayal, please. John Dayal.
Oh, listen,
John Dayal, 1 second.
Don't call him John Dayal.
Mr. John, 1 second, please. Gentlemen, Mr. John Dayal.
Where did you get this John from?
No, 1 second.
Whose John are you?
1 second.
I want you to clarify. I want you to clarify. He got personal.
1 second. I need to come in on this debate here. 1 second. We're going to lower the faders because this is going to go out of hand completely. I just want to ask you, Mr. John Dayal, I would suggest that you please do not use terms like runaway, etc., etc. Do not personalize this debate, sir, to the point where it becomes ludicrous. Please. John Dayal, let's listen to you.
Who's John is?
He said he doesn't want to be.
No, he's not.
Gentlemen, no, but John Dayal, you need to take some responsibility tonight.
Become John later, his forefathers have become.
1 second.
Can we have
Colonel, 1 second.
Can we have a meaningful debate, Rahul?
Okay, 1 second. Gentlemen, please, calm down. Please, this is not the LOC. Now, John Dayal, I want you to come in here. And I want you to, for a moment, clarify on what you meant.
Stop
John Dayal.
Me. That is all I want.
Mr. John Dayal.
Language worthy of an officer.
Mr. John Dayal, please.
Stop insulting me.
I think you need to, I need you to please take a deep breath, and I need you to explain why you accuse the defense minister and other panelists of running away. 1 second, Colonel. 1 second. Mr. John Dayal, I need you to respond to this.
Dayal,
I think that was in very poor taste.
Once in 200 years.
1 second. Colonel RSN, please, 1 second. 1 second. Colonel, 1 second. Colonel, 1 second. 1 second. Mr. John Dayal, a mature individual such as yourself, reducing this debate to unfounded, unsubstantiated personal jibes, it's not quite right. Mr. John Dayal.
Dayal, see this.
Something.
I am author of this book, Dayal.
Okay. 1 second.
Dayal, you see this book? I am author of this book, Dayal. And I have authored 3 more books, Dayal.
One second.
Excellent. Good for you. You're a literate person.
Let's
you go
open the
read my
panel
books. You go read my books.
Don't have to give
you
your
go read my books.
Colonel.
I don't read my books.
Don't get carried away by falling into this trap.
This filthy Dayal.
No, 1 second. Don't get carried away. Colonel Arison, don't get carried away. Relax. Calm down. You don't need to prove anything to him.
Get such parallels.
You don't need to.
My
Colonel
honor
RSN
means everything to me.
You don't need to prove
My
anything to
character
this
means
gentleman.
everything
All I'm
to
saying
me.
tonight,
Well,
all I'm saying
you
tonight.
anti-national, organizing attacks on churches
Okay,
for
one
political ends.
One second. Dr. Patra, you know, this debate was bound to arise.
20 minutes of debate unnecessarily.
This was bound to arise passions tonight, Dr. Patra, and I'm only asking you this question tonight because it concerns me to see our country so divided. And the simple question I'm asking tonight is, how does one deal when charges are made such as these? What is your government going to do? What is your government going to do, sir, to ensure that we don't have a situation like this?
Yes. Rahul, first and foremost, I mean, like this small 1 hour debate itself has a lot to offer to us as to how we all should behave. Your channel is a very important channel, not only in this country, but it is watched across the world. So just imagine the situation when the Pakistani guests or the Pakistani people would be watching this channel tonight, and they would be seeing not united Indians, but Indians fighting. Fighting for what? Vying for showing BJP is not worthy of ruling this country, and that the Congress has done more and better when they were in power. Is this the reason as to why we are Indians? Tonight we have lost 2 of our Jawans. Is this the way? Should Sambit Patra and Alimuddin stand on different sides? Should a John Dayal stand on some other side saying that the Indian Defence Minister runs away?
We need to stand on the side of humanity.
Calibrate our words. I think first and foremost, before
stand on the side of humanity.
We have to stand by the side of our country.
I need to really wrap up.
We should not use loose words.
Yes, I need to wrap up. I think tonight the one lesson that we must draw from this 1 hour is to speak as one against one. Speak as one against one. Let's at least make that civil beginning. Please, at least let's make that civil beginning. I'm leaving it at this. The news are coming up in just a few moments.